Good evening. We begin tonight with a look at some potential changes to the Kern High School District's attendance boundaries. These changes were brought on by the district's decision to add another school. The map behind me shows the 17 different areas where KHSD students currently attend schools based on population. But with the addition of a new school, those boundaries are set to change. As Kern County continues to grow, a new high school is being added to help with the student population, but some are not happy with talks of boundary changes that will have to occur in order to make this happen. 23 ABC's Kylie Walker joins us live from where this new school will be located with the details. Kylie?
Byron, it may not look like much right now. We're on the corner of Panama Lane and Cottonwood Road, but the goal is to open up Del Toro High School by the fall of 2022. But with this, it could cause some growing pains for those surrounding schools affected.
You can imagine the kind of trauma that a child would go through, or that even a teenager would go through, to be able to try to reestablish themselves.
Shamesh, a father of three, is talking boundary changes that are likely in the foreseeable future for the Kern High School District. Children in the neighborhood he lives in currently attend Bakersfield High School, but he says from what he's learned, that would no longer be the case. According to the Kern High School District, potential schools affected by the boundary change include Arvin, Bakersfield, East, Foothill, Golden Valley, Highland, Miramonte, North, Ridgeview, South, and West. Back in 2018, when the district approved to purchase land for the new Del Oro High School in southeast Bakersfield, Lamont residents were upset that the new proposed high school wasn't being built in their town. Residents there saying it's time their community had their own high school. Currently, students in the Lamont and Weed Patch area go to Arvin High. Esh and his wife, both former drillers, say they moved to the Stockdale Estates neighborhood to be in the BHS district.
The neighborhood that we're in today, which is the Stockdale Estates neighborhood, and I would say that at least 50% of that decision is based on the school district and the high school in particular.
The Kern High School District says they have a committee to discuss these potential boundary changes within the district, and that these changes are preliminary and have not been finalized. Here's the map that shows the current district boundaries. But 23 ABC has obtained these photos of potential boundary map changes, which would affect several neighborhoods and schools, including BHS. And according to a district timeline, the boundary proposals will be sent to the Board of Trustees, which will be up for public comment in the coming months. School boundary changes are nothing new. In fact, the last time boundaries were changed was for the 2018 school year. This was to relieve overcrowding at Frontier High School. And the district says once a boundary change has been approved, this would only impact 9th and 10th graders, but juniors and seniors would not be required to change schools. Now, we will have these maps on our website, turnto23.com, but we also want to remind you that everything is in the preliminary process. Nothing is finalized yet.